Hey you guys, welcome back to another episode of Love After Lockup. Okay, this episode was crazy, y'all. I was laughing throughout the whole episode. This is Love After Lockup Season 2, Episode 31. It is called Dirty Laundry, okay? And it was getting really dirty this episode, okay? So let's jump right into it, okay? First, we have Glorietta, and I'm gonna start calling him Justin Timberlake, okay? Because his name is not Alex no more. It is Justin Timberlake, okay? He was giving me all types of like 90s. I want to be in a group boy band vibes with that opening scene, okay? Where he was singing. I said, oh my gosh, he was really singing his poor little heart out. He was really going in. He was like, yeah, and I'm out of jail and I'm out of prison. And in Glorietta, you're in my heart and my soul, and I love you. And Glorietta was like, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I was like, Glorietta, somebody has to tell him to stop this, okay? Somebody has to tell him to stop. Justin Timberlake, if you're watching this, baby, stop. It's okay not to sing. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So he's singing in the car to Glorietta. Glorietta's loving it. Okay. He proceeds to tell us that something about this whole grant situation where, like, he's been cutting up while he was in prison or been getting into some situations or whatever, and he has 5 grants on his record or something like that. I don't know how the prison system works or anything like that. So if I miss something, let me know. But yeah, so he can't, while he's on probation, he can't be around any laptops or any guns he listed off a good list, and I was like, oh my gosh, he can't have any of that or he'll go back to jail for 5 years. And I was like, dang, I mean, that sounds a little crazy to me, okay? Because he's saying the laptop thing because I guess, was he in for fraud? I forgot, y'all. But I guess he could, do some fraud while he's on the laptop or whatever. But okay, whatever. So he has to be careful, okay? And then Gloria, she's like, okay, so, what about this, like, wedding? Like, when are we getting married? Like, I'm so excited for the wedding. I want to get married, like, now. Okay, everybody on this show wants to get married, like, now. As soon as their people comes out of jail, they want to get married within, like, 1, 2, or 3 days, okay? And I'm like, I'm with the felons on this, but can y'all just let them breathe for, like, a couple of days? Like, why I want to get married so fast? Like, but anyway, Glorietta is no different, okay? Glorietta, I don't know what you doing with these eyebrows, girl, but them eyebrows, somebody gotta fix them because I don't know what they doing. Ooh, girl, it's just them lines are way too sharp, girl. But anyways, okay. He Justin Timberlake is like, what I'm saying, like, what if we go out somewhere and what if the girl, the girls gonna be looking at me or whatever, so what you gonna do, girl? What you gonna do with them girls? Them girls, how them girls do, they be looking at you, and then I gotta play like I don't see them, you know what I'm saying? So what you gonna do? And Gloria's like, well, I mean, why would you say that? Like, okay, I'm gonna have to F a B up. I'm gonna have to F a B up, okay? That's just what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to F a B up. So there, that's your answer. And I was like, Glorietta, for some reason, I believe you, okay? Because I already see from you being Pennywise last episode, girl. I believe you. You definitely are crazy. So that's that on that, okay? So the next scene we have of them, they are staying at a nice hotel, a nice little Victorian hotel. I said, okay. I don't know. Glorietta spent a little penny on that hotel, girl. But anyway, I was like, dang, it's kind of nice, girl. Like, hold on, what is it? What address? Like, I wanna stay in there. Glorietta proceeds to tell us that she is nervous because it has been 5 years since she has been with a man. You know what I'm saying? So she's nervous. And They get in the room and he is in there like, girl, I'm just happy to be in a nice hotel like this. I've been in prison, and girl, the beds were thin as cardboard and whatnot. So yeah, whatever. And Glorietta's like, yeah, okay, let's go to the restaurant. And he's like, what if I don't want to go to the restaurant? And she's like, okay, okay, okay. And I was like, dang, she really wanted to go to the restaurant, okay? He wanted to stay there, and we know what he wants to do, okay? But Glorietta was like, I just wanted him to take me out on at least like a couple of dates before we took things to the next level. But I couldn't tell the way you got it into that bathtub, Glorietta. Glorietta, you swooped into that bathtub, girl. She was like, okay, camera guys, you can close the doors. And y'all heard what she said after they closed that door. I'm not gonna repeat it on this channel, okay? But y'all heard what she said, okay? So, MC with Glorietta. Glorietta, okay. Anyways, so they took a bath or whatever together. Boom. The next scene opens up, and we see Alex with his little robe on. He still got his little prison walk. The little prison walk. Okay, and he go downstairs. And he's like, "Yo, to the lobby. Yo, y'all got a phone I could use real quick?" And if it would have been me, I'd been like, "For what? What you need to use my phone for?" I'll dial the number, sir, huh? That's what I would have done. But she gave him a whole cordless phone, okay? And he took it to like the lobby waiting area, whatever. And then he proceeds to call somebody, gets to the voicemail. They didn't pick up. And he's like, hey Juliana, it's me. I'm out and I wanted to meet up with you and come see you or whatever. Don't call this number because I don't have a phone right now. But what I'm saying, I want to come and talk to you. And I want to come and see you, and that's what it is. All right, peace. Okay. And then he tells us that because we're like, who is Juliana? Okay, and this is some shady, this is some foul stuff, Justin Timberlake. Okay, all of that singing you was doing to Glorietta. Okay, but he proceeds to tell us that Juliana was his ex-girl before he got locked up. Okay, they had dated for a little while, and he got on that stuff, and she got on that stuff too, but he was locked up, and she had recently reached out to him and was like, hey, I'm doing fine, whatever, and, let's meet up type of thing, okay? And so he want to see what's up with Juliana, okay? And he's like, I can't, Glorietta doesn't know anything about Juliana, and he's like, I can't tell her because I already know how she gonna react. And we know how she gonna react too, so we just gonna wait for that time to come, okay? So that was Glorietta and Alex, okay? Then we get to Lacey and John, okay? So last episode we already saw that Lacey had went to the prison to go visit John, okay? And she is nervous because she got to tell John about Shane, okay? And we heard from them phone calls. John seems like he has a bad temper, to put it nicely, okay? So she gets in there and she sits down and they have the little phone deal or whatever. And she's like, hey, you look sexy. Yeah. Okay, miss you. Okay, yeah. Do you still want to get that paternity test? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think so too. Okay, great. I am. Okay, I've been talking to a guy. Yeah, I don't have any feelings for him. No. Yeah, we're still talking, but I'm developing feelings for him. Okay, but I don't have feelings for him. But I'm developing feelings for him, though. Okay, I'll stop talking to him. Alright. Well, I love you. Bye. Okay, that was the phone call. Okay. And then John, of course, was mad. Okay, John was like, "Look," she was like, "Yeah, I have feelings. I'm developing feelings for him." He was like, "Okay, well, stop." And I was like, "Well, John, how you just gonna tell somebody to stop? How you just gonna tell her to stop having feelings for this man? Okay, you are locked up. Okay." I was at a loss for words during that whole conversation. I was like, this is a mess. Okay. So he is upset. We get another clip of him during the commercial where he's talking to the producers and he's like, "Look, it's bad in here. Lacey out here, she got a whole nother man. Like, this is crazy. Like, I was, but that's okay because when I get out, he needs to be out of the picture, whatever. And that's what's gonna happen. Man, I've been sleeping on the floor for the past 2 months, y'all. Like, it's crazy in here. But when I get out, that Shane Country Bumpkin, whatever you want us to call it, whatever, he need to be out the picture, okay?" That's what John said, okay? So you already know it's gonna be some mess, okay? The last scene we get with Lacey is she's meeting up with her friend Miranda from like a couple episodes ago. Yeah, Miranda. And Miranda is just sitting there trying to help Lacey choose between Shane and John, okay? And Miranda, she don't mess with John, okay? Because I guess she knows John because Lacey has been with John since she was like a teenager. So Miranda doesn't like the way John treats Lacey or whatever, and vice versa. She doesn't think that they're good together, or whatever. And so Lacey's sitting there like really taking up for the fact that she's talking to two men in prison. She's like, "Yeah, guys do it all the time. Like, I want to express my feelings and I want to get to know, the guys and see how it is. Like, I don't understand why that's so bad." And then all of a sudden, she's just. I said, what are you crying for? What is going on, Lacey? What is really going on, girl? Us and Miranda was like, what is you crying for, girl? Anyway, that was Lacey. That was Lacey and John. And then we get to Angela and Tony. Okay, Angela was. We saw a different side of Angela this episode. I was like, Angela, is this the real you? I thought she was a nice, sweet, innocent lady. But you was cutting up, okay? So the scene opens up. We got Angela and Tommy. Of course, she didn't drag Tommy to go find Tony, okay? So they made it to Tony's job. Remember, he just got a job at the hotel or whatever. And so Angela wants to talk to his supervisor, whose name is Amy, okay? So we see Angela and Tommy walking to the back, and Angela with that deep smoker voice. "Hey, are you Amy?" "Yeah, I'm Amy." Amy is just folding some clothes, doing her job, not bothering nobody, okay? "Yeah, I'm Amy. Who's asking?" You don't know me, but I'm looking for Tony." "Yeah, Tony just worked here a couple of days ago." That's crazy. Wow." "Yeah, I just wanted to know, have you seen Tony? I'm looking for Tony." And she was like, "Nah, like, he don't work here no more. He worked here a couple of days ago, but I don't think he work here no more." "Okay, bye." And then Angela just proceeds to just be like, Do you know where Tony is? I think you know where Tony is. I think you know where Tony is." And she just proceeds to just buck up on this woman and get in Amy's face. Okay, and Amy was like, "Girl, I'm on my job. Don't play with me. Do not, you need to get up on my face, okay?" And Angela was like, "Tell me where Tony is. Tell me. You better tell me where Tony. You better tell me where Tony is. you better tell me where Tony. And then Tommy had to get in the way, like, Angela, can you stop? Can you get out this woman's face? And Amy was like, look, you need to leave. You gonna leave up out of here walking, okay? Or you gonna be carried out of here to the jail or to the hospital, baby, if you don't get out of my face. And do not touch me, okay? Cause girl, I'm folding these clothes, girl. I'll wring your neck out. That's what Amy was giving me, and I was like, Amy, stand up for yourself, girl, because Angela's doing the most, okay? And then Amy says, girl, you gonna be drinking out of a straw? You better step down, okay? And I was like, handle yourself, Amy, okay? And so Tommy just gets Angela out of there, and Angela is just, Angela, girl, this ain't a good look. Why? What are you doing? Okay. And then Angela's like, yeah, I had to. She put some lint on my dress. Oh my God. Well, let's get out of here. Let's get up out of here, Tommy. Okay. And so Angela and Tommy go to a diner. Okay, and we think it's just it's over. The situation's over. You know, whatever. She's done with Tony. She ain't done with Tony. Okay. Angela's like, yeah, this is the diner I know Tony usually goes to and whatever. Let me ask this waitress. And the waitress comes over there like, hey, I'm trying to fill their coffee or whatever. And she's like, hey, I know this man usually comes in here. His name is Tony. Do you know Tony? Have you seen Tony before? And the waitress, whose name is Loretta was like, girl, yeah, he be in here. He be flirting with all the girls, girl. He be in here all the time. Girl, he tried to flirt with me, girl. I told him to go ahead, okay? And I was like, yes, Loretta. Like, girl, he be in here flirting. You hear me? And Tommy was like, there you go. He be in here flirting. There you go. And Angela was like, oh, that sound like Tony. And then we get an interview with Loretta, with just the cameraman, Loretta. And Loretta was like, girl, he be in here flirting. He's a charmer. Or he thinks he a charmer, girl. Yeah, he be flirting with me. Girl, you already know. And I was like, Loretta, girl, stay out of this mess, girl, because this is too messy. This is too much, okay? And so I guess Angela knew not to play with Loretta, okay? So that was that. They left. And then they get in the car, and then she gets a text message from the federal marshal, and they're like, FYI, Tony's arrested, okay? So they got Tony, okay? It is what it is, Tony, okay? Next, we got Cheryl and Josh, okay? Not that much happened with them. They go to the zoo, okay? Josh's mom is there, her arch nemesis, his mom, okay? The one who said that she wanted to sleep with her husband, okay? So they still got beef, and he has his nieces there too, Josh's nieces, okay? So they're having a good time. They see a longhorn cow, and she's like, I want a longhorn cow in my backyard, and I want to have kids, and I want to have a longhorn, and I want to have you, Josh, and that's going to be perfect, and that's all I want in my life. Okay, great. And I was like, okay, that sounds really good for you, Cheryl. Sounds really good. Okay. And then she proceeds to tell us that, the mama, we get an interview with the mama, and the mama's like, girl, Josh needs to be focused on getting him a job and not having a girlfriend right now. He needs to be focused on getting his life together, not playing around with this girl, okay? And I was like, Mama, you're right. Mama, you're right, okay? Cheryl and Josh get to talking, and she's like, so when you want to have kids? And Josh is like, I don't know. Like, I've like, just like the little Uzi Vert meme, like, I only been out here a couple of days, girl. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to see what's up. I only been out here a couple of days, sis. He's been out for like 3 days, girl. Like, calm down, okay? And she's like, they're not using any type of like contraception, okay? They're using the pull-out method. So this girl is trying to get pregnant, okay? And Josh is like, well, I don't want to have kids with us being in 2 different states, but why aren't I using contraceptive? Like, okay, all right. Anyways, so Cheryl's another one, just like Glorietta. She wants to get married now, okay? Now, okay? Right now. And Josh is like, wait, can we hold up? Like, I've only been out here a couple days, girl. Like, slow your roll, okay? And I'm like, girl, slow your roll. You a little crazy, Cheryl. Next, Vincent and Amber. So they didn't got Vincent, okay. Amber and her cellmate Michelle, okay, from last episode with the one she went to go to the salon with to get a pedicure. Her and they go to have lunch, and Vincent is gonna meet them up there, okay. And we already know the cellmate Miranda is not here for Vincent. She's trying to see through this foolishness to get to the bottom of like why are they together and what is really going on, okay? And so Amber gets up for some reason to go to the bathroom, and Michelle is sitting there talking to Vincent. And she's like, "So why you like Amber? Like, what are you doing with Amber? Like, weren't you talking to like 10 other girls, while she was in prison?" And he was like, "Yeah, I talked to 10 other girls." And I was like, "Dang." I think he said that though in the beginning of the season, but I was like, "Oh my gosh." And he was like, "Wasn't she talking to like some other dudes or like had some sugar daddies on the outside?" And Miranda with her, I'm sorry, not Miranda, Michelle with her like, jail training. She was like, I'm not saying anything about what I know about Amber. I'm definitely not doing that. We talking about you right now, okay? We talking about you. Why you was writing other girls? Like, what are you doing, okay? Why do you want to be with Amber? And he's like, well, I like Amber. And she's like, yeah, is she your side job? Okay, because remember he was talking to his grandma in the car with Amber, and he told his grandma that he was in Georgia for a side job, okay? And he was like, yeah, that was the wrong choice of words to use or whatever. I wouldn't put it like that. And I don't know how to feel about Michelle grilling him, because I was like, girl, that's none of your business. Like, okay, if I was Vincent, I'd been like, that's none of your business. Like, why don't you mind your business? I mean, like, if Amber wanted to know all these questions, like Amber could ask me, but that's just me, okay. But so Amber gets back to the table, and it's a little like tension between Michelle and Vincent, and she's like, "Girl, what's up?" And Michelle's like, "I don't trust him. I don't like him, and that's just what it is, okay." And I was like, "Well, that's pretty honest, Michelle. Okay, well, thanks." And Vincent, he's like, "I don't know what I can do to tell you that I love you. Like I love you, and I like you because I can see a future with me and you and blah 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 blah." Okay, and I was like, "Girl, what is with the third degree with Vincent? Like, okay, whatever." And so she is very like high schoolish, this whole thing. And I was like, oh, okay. So they go outside, her and Michelle go outside for a smoke. They haven't even ordered their food yet. I was like, girl, this is a waste of time. They haven't even ordered their food yet, okay? And so they go outside to smoke, and then he proceeds to walk right up behind them, and he's like, girl, what do I have to do to tell you that I love you? I love, like, you want me to not give you space? You want me to give you space? Like, girl, I don't get it, okay? And I know I say that Vincent is creepy, but girl, like, I don't know what Amber wants either. Like, she getting on my nerves now, and I'm not even with her, okay? I'm like, girl, what do you want? What do you want, okay? Anyways, lastly, Andrea and Lamond. Y'all know this gonna be quick because y'all know the tea, okay? So, I'm sorry, Andrea. Andrea is in the house. Okay, Andrea is comfortable. She has some booty shorts on with like a see-through bedazzled top. And I was like, girl, okay. Okay, Andrea, okay. So she is going to talk to Lamondre because she wants to end it, basically. Because last episode, she talked to the detective who was over Lamondre's case or something like that. And he was telling her that, girl, he probably has another 5 years in prison, okay? And so she's like, I'm not going to wait that long. So he calls and she's like, look, I'm out. And he's like, well, you a very pretty lady, hopefully nobody swoops you up, and take care of yourself and bye, okay? And we see the clip with him, with just the camera people while he's in prison. And he's like, you know, it's hard being in prison. You know, people come and people go. You know, life doesn't move. Life doesn't stop on the outside world. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, she gonna be, when I get out, you know, I'm gonna try to holler at her, but it is what it is. And I was like, it is what it is, y'all. Like, this Andrea and Lamond thing, like, don't, like, stop playing with us. We TV, okay? Let us know the real, okay? But that was this episode, you guys. Tell me what y'all thought, especially this whole Angela and Tony situation, girl. I was like, Angela, is this the real you? Is you a fighter all of a sudden? Okay, anyway. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Leave me some comments down below. Give me a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.